Hold him for.
Hold, please. Thank you.
Abusers hide the keys. You will not leave. You won't flee. If this situation is complicated. Don't leave in the car. Don't put on makeup. That's what they do. Give me those car keys. You hear me choking them. You won't. You know what will happen? I'll kill you and the kids. Don't you ever leave me. Most of those videos were people trying to flee the abuser and where they didn't make it through it. Supposed to be immediate. Look, I like to set up transport when you're other people. I like to set up transport. Okay, so and so, so and so. But when you're me, they have to put me on hold and violate. It has to be punishment for trying to have rights. I couldn't get any. I had to make up fake names. I just had to basically lie, and now even lying, I still can't get services. The one time they had the helicopter looking for me at Salvation Army, I lied about everything. I switched up, and I got in by chance. Now everything is monitored. That can't happen again. Yes. I don't know how to set up transport.
Just a second, because my phone's messing up. How do I speaker? Ma'am, are you there?
Yes, I don't know how to set up transport.
Okay. For what day?
The 5th. What's the closest day that you have? What's the closest day that you have?
Let me check.
Okay, I was put on hold. Is there a relevancy on what the hold times are for?
I put you on hold so I can check the availability.
Okay, so you checked availability for what's the relevancy of checking again?
Because the schedules change all the time.
Well, if that makes it impossible to book, it's a catch-22. If you checked it and
on hold. Can you please hold?
So you put me on hold to check, and then you got to put me on hold to check again, and we haven't set a date. It's punishment. That's a strategy to get their story straight. This is criminal. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm just letting you know you are booked on the 4th and on the.
Did I give you my name?
Yes, ma'am, you did.
Okay, so I can't. What if I have multiple different places to go? If that can't be done?
You're not paratransit approved.
I'm not. Are you denying me transit?
In the rural area, you are not denied. But you have to be paratransit approved to book multiple rides.
Okay, well, let's cancel that and then do another one. So if I have a job interview and I need to go multiple different places, you're controlling my ability to use transit?
I'm giving you the scheduled times for the rural.
It feels that crimes are being committed and my transit is being controlled in malice, as it has been years. So are you denying me? What if I have an experience to where I have a job and I have multiple different interviews? Are you saying that I cannot progress with my life? You're controlling it? What is your reasoning? What is your reasoning on how I can use transit that's considerable to you?
Once you are here in the city limits, you can use our fixed route.
I think there's a disconnect. I think that there's strategies to keep me from using transit year after year, and I don't see how this wouldn't be criminal. I think there's a disconnect. Are you saying that what is the thought process on how I can use a transit that's approvable for you? So if I have it booked on the 4th, when is approvable for me to book it again for you?
On the 5th.
Well, I did ask to book it up for the 5th, and you denied it. You demanded that it be on the 4th.
No, ma'am, I did not deny it.
Okay, well, I would just simply like to book it on the 5th. What time is acceptable for you?
It's 9 to 12, and the last pickup time to go back home is 2 o'clock.
Okay, so 12.
Okay, where were you going?
The same location that I would be going on the 4th. I have an appointment that day, so I can't go that day on the 4th.
So are you canceling the 4th?
I am. And you said that's the soonest time. You did put me on hold multiple different times to find out the soonest date.
Okay, and you want the 2 o'clock to return home?
Right.
Can I help you with anything else?
Yes, I did want to get clarity. You put me on hold multiple different times. What was the relevancy of that?
We don't need to explain that. We got her book there. Just remember, you can get picked up 15 minutes before.
Okay,
15
I'm
minutes
sorry.
after.
I'm just sorry. This is pretty peculiar. I can't speak with her. Who are you? Because I notice on a lot of different calls, there's people are monitoring calls. I don't see how this isn't criminal. And they help them commit crimes, and they use that as an exit strategy on multiple different calls. Someone's coming in. I think that's a red flag that crimes are being committed. Conspiracy to violate rights is a felony charge. So I have questions, and I don't know why every location I'm calling is enlisted to keep me in abuse. So I do want to know how this transit system is being used. So I wanted to know, you stated that you demanded that I had an appointment on the 4th. And then I wanted to know how often you can book transit.
You cancel your trip for the 4th, correct? So
I have a question. I'm not quite certain on why I have to get violated on these calls. Are you demanding that I not know how the transit works? And I'm asking these questions?
I'm not demanding anything.
Okay, well,
You're
I would
putting
like
words
to
in
get
my
questions
mouth.
answered
Let's
without
not
someone
do that.
starting arguments deliberately year after year. That's criminal. If you're doing that in a conspiracy to keep me from using transit, that's a felony crime. People are sugarcoating that.
No, ma'am, there's no abuse going on.
Well, I think it is abusive if you won't let me
ask.
ask questions. There is something else, and you won't let me speak to ask it. I'd like to know how the transit properly works. She told me that if I had one booked on the 4th, I could not book it again. So I wanted to know how it works so I could know how I could properly use transit.
She never said that, ma'am.
Oh, she did not say that if I had it. I asked her the other if I can book on another day. She did not say we have you scheduled for the 4th.
No, she confirmed we had you scheduled for the.
But I didn't ask her that. There's always a disconnect. I stated that I wanted to book on another day.
You asked for it.
I stated that I wanted to book on another day. I stated.
We're canceling the 4th, and you booked for the 5th. Is there anything else we can?
What's your name?
We can send you a service guy.
What's your name?
I'm one of the supervisors here.
Okay, if you're a supervisor, I'd like to report, like I reported to them, that for years my abuser has been able to be allowed to control public transportation, and he's not mentally stable, and he's had buses run into track. You don't care about an abuser being allowed to control.
You said your abuser who's.
I'm not. I would like to speak. I would like to speak, and then we can. His name is Jason Gardner.
Okay, we have nothing to do with that.
Oh, well, like you do. I'm not able to speak to tell you why you do have something to do with it. And I think that's a red flag.
All we can do, ma'am, is book your ride for you.
Well, if you're allowing my abuser to control you, then you do have something to do with it, because that would be criminal.
No, because we don't have no affiliation with.
You won't let me speak. I think that's a red flag that perhaps you do. Your behavior is telling it, even if you would pathologically lie. So I would like to tell you about experience that I had if you claim you're a supervisor.
Yeah, but
I don't know why all these people would cover for me almost being murdered using transit and still haven't got criminal charges.
You're booking your ride.
If they cover for me almost being killed, I think that this is going nowhere. It's just a waste of time, like it was intended to be.
Yeah, that's something you take up with PD.
Okay, so PD is covering for you. I can't report that your driver scammed to keep me from using transit there.
Is there anything else we can do for you on this trip?
No, people. It's something that the FBI would have to do. Okay, so you have me booked for.
Contact with the FBI now.
Okay, so am I allowed to know specifics on the date? Confirmation, since I have to be violated trying to get services place to place. So I just want to confirm what day you have booked.
You booked the 5th, ma'am.
Okay.
Pick up at 12 o'clock and return trip at 2 o'clock p.m.
Okay. And you have the location I'm going to?
She's pulling that up right now. The crumble cookie, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Just remember, they'll be there. They can be there 15 minutes before or 15 minutes after. Okay.
Why would they say that it's impossible to blow? I heard them blow for someone else.
Impossible to what?
Blow. I asked them because the driver came. They claimed that the driver, I saw him pull up, and immediately when I got up to leave, he drove off in malice. And then I asked them, I've heard him blow for other people in this environment. They said that the driver couldn't blow for me. Why would they treat me like that?
I have no idea, ma'am. On that part, I'm not out there with the driver.
Well, I
I can tell
reported
you there's a
it. I
15-minute
reported it
window.
because a lot of locations treat me like this. I said, "Can you have the driver blow?" They said no, and I said, I've heard them blow for other parties. I don't know why
Okay.
All Transit mistreats me. Can you make
Okay,
sure
then-
that I'm treated like other parties and they blow?"
Okay, I'll put a note on there for the driver to blow their horn for you.
Yeah, and
When
they
they get there.
scammed that it was impossible for him to blow, and then lied about the time immediately when he drove
Okay.
came up. You're a supervisor.
Yes, ma'am.
So
What I'm gonna
immediately
do,
when he
I'm gonna
came
put a-
up, immediately when he drove
gonna put
up,
a-
I came and then he drove off. And I called and she lied about the times. So she told me a time. I said, yeah, I went immediately and I have it uploaded. Went immediately at that time and he drove off. Then she altered the time to cover for it.
Okay. Oh, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a note on there for the driver, and I'll touch base with him that morning to make sure that when he goes to pick you up to blow his horn for you, just remember they can be there 15 minutes before or 15 minutes after. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you. You have a good day.
You too. If that would be a huge safety risk, for the law enforcement not to be held accountable for the crimes they're committing with my channel and having to remove it to protect themselves and not able to do this year after year. It's to say, yeah, I'm scared. And there's no one that can help me. Law enforcement removed the only opportunity that I had. Just came from nowhere and told them to leave. Me and the Chrysler. She's not responding. And everyone has treated me the same way, including my own family.